Hello, welcome back to our show. This is our season finale, a very special episode. I'm Wannie, and I am here with our wonderful co-host, Robert. And we have three bright young women joining today with us, with Patty and Jesselyn&Chialy. So Robert Robert works here at the as the 副国际长, and he is part of the team.
Part of a team
that works very closely with international and foreign exchange students here on campus, and helping them with everything, right? From academics to their life on campus to their maybe social life in general.
And the team does most of the work. I mean, they're just incredible.
Okay.
So.
And, in our two of our guests today, Jesselyn&Chialy, they are Indonesians, overseas Taiwanese students.
It's overseas Chinese.
Overseas Chinese, 华侨. Okay, 华侨,
Wow.
yes. They're both from Indonesia.
Wow. Well, I was wondering, do you have anything you could share with other international students, maybe from Indonesia or all over the different Huaqiao who come back to Taiwan? Do you have any advice or anything you want to share?
Senior go first, I think.
学姐 go first.
Okay, so for Huaqiao or overseas Chinese students who plan to study in Taiwan in the future, I think learning basic Mandarin is a must because, in Taiwan you can expect all the courses taught in English because it's Mandarin language is their major language, and I think learning basic Mandarin is a must before you came to Taiwan. And of course, when you are studying in class, you probably is the only one Indonesian students in the class, so you don't need to feel like a minor there because everyone will go through this journey too. So don't ever give up if you are the only Indonesian students in class. Just be yourselves and do what you should do in the class.
So like Chialy just now said that we have to study the basic Chinese. So I will share maybe a little bit of my experience on how I study on how to study Chinese. Yeah. So back in Indonesia, I joined Chinese tuition. So for every week, I went there for 2 days and then I studied Chinese. But I think that it doesn't really improve my Chinese because we don't really talk Chinese there. We just learn the vocab and not really use it. So after that, I go home and then I used to listen to podcasts every day, even though I don't understand at all what they're saying. But I just told myself that, I have to do this because this is like the way I know how people in Taiwan really talks. Yeah. And then, after that I come to Taiwan and I found out that, oh my god, I still don't understand anything. I still don't understand anything. So I was like, oh my god, I have to figure out a new way to study Chinese. So every time a professor tell a sentence, I always open up my phones and quickly check the vocab that I heard. Sometimes I came up with the meaning, but sometimes the meaning turns out to be, I didn't understand. So the point is, I think, to keep growing, to keep doing. It's okay if you feel like you don't improve, but one day you will realize that as long as I do something, then there will be the conclusion, there will be the outcome from it.
Wow, how insightful. Robert, I know you're actually the expert in language education, right? So do you think Jesselyn&Chialy's advice in terms of language acquisition, was that spot on?
I'm spot on. I totally agree that the most important thing, like we say, is use it or lose it. And so, but the most important thing is first have a foundation, which you got, And I think podcasts and learning
Yeah.
online, those are the best way. For example, there's like Chinese pod, French pod. That's how I learn all the time. Very useful. And then once you learn the basics, the foundation, then use it or lose it. So it's a wonderful suggestion.
And Robert is so cool. Right before the show, Robert was demonstrating not only his Chinese ability, but his Taiwanese 台语的能力. Right?
Yes,
So
I love Taiwan.
秀台语. I don't speak 台语, but
我准备贡献什么？你也会贡献我也我。No, what I do personally, I love Taiwan. I first came to Taiwan in 1989, and so what I started doing was I go to the market underneath the any market there is. I always go there to practice Chinese, like 敲门嘿，是偌济哦，我哋講啊，你
bargain, huh?
Yeah, bargain all the time. That's the best way.
That's the best way to practice.
I
right?
think so. Always go to the market. Always.
Patty works very closely with Justin, right? They're captain and co-captain. So, Patty, what do you say from a scale of 1 to 10? How is Shishi, Jocelyn's Chinese right now?
From scale 1 to 10.
1 to 10, yes.
What should I say?
It depends. It depends on if you want to continue.
Continue your friendship.
11, whoa!
Don't feel pressure. It's okay.
I'm getting nervous here. It's getting hot.
Cool. So, really good advice. Thank you so much for the future international or exchange students coming to Taiwan.
Well, yeah, I would also, like we say, no money, no honey. And so I was just wondering, do many students from Indonesia have part-time jobs, or do they all come super wealthy and they don't have to work? How does it work with the international students that are from Indonesia?
So, according to me, I mean, from looking to my friends and to seniors, most of us we have part-time job.
Okay.
Most of us we always work. So mostly the job that we take is like working in a restaurant.
Restaurants? Okay.
Yeah, a cafe, and then some of us also took the job as what do you call it? Like administrative in school.
TA?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
TA.
yeah,
Or
teaching
work
assistant.
study students.
Yeah.
Right? Mhm.
So, according to my experience, we all have part-time job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a great way to learn the language.
I remember this past the Lunar New Year. We all had break, right? Of course, we
Yes.
celebrate the Chinese New Year, and I happened to see Shishi Jesselyn on campus,
Oh.
and I was asking her, what's your plan for the winter break? And she was at work.
Oh.
Are you going home? Don't you want to go home? And she said, this is a great time for me to earn some extra money,
Yeah.
right? Because everyone here, local students, go home, travel home, and be reunited with families. And so this is a good opportunity for me to work at restaurant, right? I remember you said restaurant.
Yeah, I was working at restaurant.
And because restaurants are very busy, you know that, right? You
Yeah.
spend so many years here.
When I was young, I started, when I was a graduate student, I worked at a Chinese restaurant, delivering Chinese food. And
You're Uber Eats.
many years ago. And they would always go, "You're not Chinese," and I'd start speaking Chinese. I go, "Whoa, okay, this is in the United States, right?" So it was really shocking. "我不是中文吗？你要吃饭吗？那你给我钱，我给你钱." Whoa, they were really shocked. And so I can say that's probably the best way to learn a language is to work. Because that's not going to the market. That's like you work, or so you really have to know, right? So that's a great strategy.
Yeah. Sally, how about you?
Okay, so I work at the second semester of my 4-year study, and I work as a customer service at one online shop in Taiwan.
Interesting.
Yes.
Wow.
And after that, I have the second part-time job is I work in canteen at our NTSD canteen as waitress.
Yeah.
Waitress.
As a server?
As a waitress. And the third part-time job is I love writing so much, especially in calligraphy. So I work as freelance calligrapher in Taiwan. Yes.
So you write like beautiful calligraphies for like companies or for people who would like give you good money
Yes.
for good art.
Yes, like a
Ah.
commission.
Yeah, commission. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
You know, I think it's really great that you can also be a TA and help out on campus because everyone loves the Indonesian students.
Mhm.
I taught a class online at the beginning of the semester when everybody was quarantined. And my TA's name was Leonard
Uh-huh.
from Indonesia, and he was the best TA ever. If Leonard, if you're watching this, you know I love you. Wonderful guy. We just everybody loves Indonesian students. That's what
Nice, nice. Patty is, as we know, right? She is actually from our good neighbor Taiwan 大学. And I remember last year she started working with us for this volunteer project. She brought STEAM activities and curriculum and really like creativity stuff to Taidong Shishang Middle School. I actually, to be honest with you, Patty, I wasn't sure if you would sustain. Because it's a lot of work, very difficult that you have to manage a team of college students, you're the same age as they are. But Patty started from asking a lot of questions, and we're all very like chaotic kind of situation to now. Before Jesselyn joined, she with help from another Heidi, right, from another helper, person in the team, Heidi, but she mostly single-handedly to build this program. So, and this is the second term of the program. She designed the curriculum, planned the activity,
Wow.
managed the students,
Wow.
and we also have a corporate sponsorship, right? Luckily, we have some corporate sponsorship, and she had to also talk and communicate with corporate people
Wow.
in order to make them feel that they're engaged in part of the program. It's a lot of stuff. So Patty, why do you want to do this? What drove you to come over
Yeah.
all the way from Jilonglu, the other side of Jilonglu,
Far away.
and
That's
then
not far away.
far away from the other side of Jilonglu, to us and say, hey, I want to be part of this volunteer program, and even with all the high stakes of challenges, difficulties, you still you're here and you're the anchor of the program. What drove you and what drives you still want to continue and be a part of this? Of course, it was a very meaningful project that you're doing.
I'll say because I love STEM so much. Like, I do lots of, not lots of, but some volunteer work before, but I don't really use what I learned at school or what I really interested in study. So, I think doing volunteer work is really great because you can earn lots of joy and you can see smiles on the children's face.
Yeah.
But when you do such things and close, you are doing the best thing you can, your talent or because you're good at technology things and you really enjoy technology and you can spread the joy with the kids. So this is a really meaningful job to me, and so why I do volunteer work is because in my when I'm in high school, a teacher say lots of things that means a lot to me, and she once said that cause everyone in National Taiwan University grew up in 我们就是都在很好的高中长大。
Right, you were privileged, right?
Yeah, so-
with a lot of privileges.
Yeah, so the society gives us a lot of education resources,
Yes.
and our teacher says that you must pay back to the society. Yeah. So this touched me a lot and like inspired me to go doing volunteers work. And also I earn a lot in like not money but a lot of joy in volunteer work. That's what makes me like keep going on. And also like PLG's team is really great, and Jesselyn
about the teamwork, right?
Yeah.
The spirit and great opportunity to show our gratitude to Patty, Jesselyn&Chialy for devoting and contributing your time, your effort, and your talents to volunteering work and to work with students relatively deserving students, right? Deserving students and deserving schools. So Robert, Patty said that she loves technology. She's really good at science.
Oh, that's great.
She is the champion 冠军 at 台大 robotic competition.
Wow, that's
Someone outside campus.
Anyway, we are so lucky to have her as our captain, and also have Jesselyn to be the co-captain, and have Chialy to help out with help in being part of the team of the program.
Wow, it's really an honor to sit here next to you. Wow, you're the Gloria. 因你之光 the glory of Indonesia, right? It's very bright.
Yes, so Gloria's bright shining light will be the theme of our season finale. Now, our favorite segment of the show is the Fabulous Four. We have 4 categories: to watch, to listen to read, and to eat. Our guests will choose one of the categories and tell our viewers their recommendations or what they have been watching or listening to or reading that they're currently enjoying the activity. Okay, so Patty will go first.
Alright. So I'll choose to listen to.
Okay, to listen to.
Alright, I'll show it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really love May Day, and I go to their concert for more than 5 times maybe. Yes, cause like they encourage a lot, and like during like my junior high school, I was in depression, and like their songs like really encouraged me, and like their lyrics are so great that everyone should listen to.
Which one?
Every like
okay.
the
Give us
vocals.
the most encouraging, or the one that you love the most.
The one I love the most. Whoa, that's like I have to search for a lot.
哪一首歌我们会 roll 那个 clip？ 哪一首歌？
哪一首歌？我觉得不同心情有不同的歌。
现在的心情 right now。
现在我很少听。
Are you sure you are the big fans?
我每一首歌都会。
好，来一首。
啊？直接唱吗？没有，好。
给我们一个歌名来，给我们一个歌名。
好吧，就有些事现在不做，一辈子都不会做了。
每个平凡的自我都曾幻想过，以你为名的相说，会是枯燥或是隽永。
谢谢。
Alright,
谢谢
so Jesselyn,
Okay.
which category do you pick?
I think I will choose to read.
To read.
Yes. So I remember there's this book called The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. So this book, he tells his own story about his journey because he has this cancer,
Oh.
and then so like his time is limited, and then at that time when his time is limited, then he found out what truly important to him. So like he started to find things that is really meaningful and do it, which is like look at this COVID-19 thing that our resources is very limited, and it really show us like what things that actually means a lot to me.
Not only fabulous four, right? We're like so fabulous people. You guys are so inspiring. Jialy.
Okay. I will choose to watch. So my currently favorite shows is called The Victim's Game. It is available on Netflix. So if you haven't subscribed, Netflix endorsement. This is an endorsement. So it is available on Netflix. So it's kind of Taiwanese crime drama. Yes. I learned a lot from this drama. If you want to know more about the drama, you can watch it on Netflix. Yes.
Cool. Okay. Uplifting, inspiring, and needs a lot of brain juice to watch this forensic, criminal kind of show. That leaves me to eat. So I'm gonna be the one that recommend everybody the thing that I love the most, which is I'm blocking the name of the store. So this is milk tea.
Where's the bubbles?
I ate them all. Right. This I live for milk tea. 手摇茶. So all of my students know that. All of the students who work with me know that. Don't drink it every day. Don't be like me, drink it every day. But this is really not good for your health, but really good for yes. That brings to the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in to our show. This is our season 1 finale. We're so happy to have 3 wonderful and fabulous young women to join us, and Robert to be our co-host. We hope to see everyone very soon. But at season 2, right? Okay, bye.
Bye.